this lecture, we'll be talking about class introspection in Python. Using class introspection, we can compare two objects. We can also find out the ID and type of objects. For instance, over here you can see we have created one tuple and it has got a set of values of different data types. For instance, 1 is integer, 2.0 is a float, 3 is a string, 4 again is an integer, and then 5 is a list. So using class introspection, what we can do is, first of all, let's print the tuple 1 over here. So if I run this code, you'll see it says tuple 1 is the list itself, and then it says the type is tuple. Now if I have to find out the type of any given item inside a tuple, I can do that as well. For instance, if I have to find out the type of tuple 3 that is over here at index position 2, I can simply run this piece of code and see it in action. So here it says tuple 1 is 3 and type is class string. So here you can see this prints the value 3, which is a string, and this prints the type of it. Similarly, if I have to find out the type of this value over here in the tuple, I can do this and print it out. There you go. It says tuple 1 is 5, 5, and the type is list. Similarly, if I have to find the ID of any item inside a tuple, I can do that like this over here. So if I run this, you will notice it says tuple 1 is 3 and the ID is this. So this is a unique ID which Python provides to this item in the tuple. Now if I create another tuple over here and name it as tuple 2 with exact same set of values, you'll notice that if I run this line of code, just by changing the tuple 1 to 2, you'll notice the value that it is going to return will be exactly the same. And here you can see the IDs are same because I reran the program. That's the reason why this ID got changed. But you can see the values are exactly the same because this one that we have written over here inside the tuple is unique in the whole list. And if I go here and change this value of 3 to, let's say, 3x, you'll notice now that if I run this, the IDs will be different. There you go. You can see these IDs are different now. Similarly, I can just go ahead and compare the tuples itself. So here I can say ID of tuple 1 and ID of tuple 2. Let's run this. And here you can see these are two different IDs. Now with class introspection, we get certain operators. For instance, we have is operator, which we can make use of to compare whether two objects are same or not. For instance, I can say if tuple 1 of 0 is tuple 2 of 0, if that's true, then print true, otherwise print false. So if I run this now, you'll notice the value that it prints is true. So here tuple 1 is 1 and tuple 2 is 1 as well. So both of them are same, and there's a reason why it prints true. Similarly, if I have to find whether an instance is of a given type or not, for example, if I have to check whether tuple 1 is a tuple or not, I can do that. If I have to find whether the value over here that we can see is a list or not. So let's find out that using is instance operator. Now here you can see I am writing tuple 1 of 4 and then I'm trying to find whether it's an instance of a list or not. If it is, it prints list, otherwise it says something else. And there you go, it says list. So you can see 5 of 5 is definitely a list because when we checked it out over here in the output, you can see it says the class is list. So using these class introspection operator like is and is instance, we can make sure that we're comparing similar objects and find out whether a given instance is of a particular type or not.